didn't notice it at first. That's how these things works. It doesn't show up as hypocrisy. It just shows up as effort with an audience. I realized it one night while preparing to pray. Everything was in place. The wudu, the quietness, the focus. And then, right in the middle of it, a thought slipped in. This looks good. Not out loud, not dramatic, just a quiet approval. Like part of me was watching and nodding. At first, I defended myself. What's wrong with doing things properly? What's wrong with caring? Nothing. But that wasn't the point. The point was this. I wasn't just trying to worship. I was trying to feel like someone who worships well. I noticed it in how I chose what to recite, in how I adjusted my posture, in how I kept checking in on myself. Not because people were watching, because I was. And when I saw that, it unsettled me. I wasn't trying to look good to others. I was trying to look good to myself. I was measuring my devotion in real time, approving it, disapproving it, trying to reassure myself that I was doing Ramadan right. And suddenly, worship felt crowded. Not with distraction, with self. There is a difference between sincerity and self-monitoring. Sincerity faces Allah. Self-monitoring keeps turning back to check the mirror. And once you see that, you start seeing it everywhere. How often you record your effort. How quickly you ask whether it counted. How badly you want to prove that you are not wasting the month. It isn't always vanity. Sometimes it's fear. Fear of falling short, fear of not changing, fear that you will try and still remain the same. So you manage, you tighten up, you aim for a version of worship that looks respectable, even if only in your own head. But honesty doesn't look impressive, does it? Honesty is inconsistent. Honesty shows up without pretending it's stronger than it is. And Allah is not asking you to look impressive. He is not impressed by your spiritual image, and He is not disappointed by your lack of polish. That pressure was never from Him. It was from me. My need to feel aligned, my need to feel safe, my need to believe I was doing this right. So that night, I tried something small. I stopped adjusting myself mid-prayer. I stopped grading the moment. I stopped trying to feel like I was doing well. I just stayed. Not neat, not perfect, just real. And something shifted. Not emotionally, relationally. Worship felt less like a performance I was managing, and more like a place I was standing, alone with Allah. Not washed, not graded, not measured, just present. So, if tonight you notice yourself caring about how your worship looks, if you catch yourself managing your sincerity, if part of you is watching yourself instead of facing Allah, don't panic and don't fight yourself violently. Just ask one question. Who am I trying to convince right now? Because Allah says He knows the secret and what is even more hidden. The part you're managing, He already sees. The part you're trying to refine, He already knows. And the sincerity you're afraid of losing, He is closer to it than you are. So gently turn back. Not to improve the performance, but to release it. Not to look better, but to be real. Because Allah does not meet the version of you that looks good. He meets the version of you that shows up. And that version doesn't need to perform. It only needs to stay.